Hey, yo. Glad you made it. Glad you made it. I saw something on NBA TV that just put me in a mood. When I get in a mood like this, something gotta happen. So they had an NBA's best nickname list in the NBA, and I was like, well, this ought to be cool. Let's see what nicknames they got. I saw the list and was immediately pissed off when I saw the second name on the list was King James. You know I was pissed, right? You know why, right? King James? You might as well say Sir Charles. I mean, really? King James? Big Game James is better than that. So I said, well, they want to deceive the masses. Yet again, it is time that I, Carcino, give you the real. Once again. This is my top 30 list of the greatest NBA nicknames. They are. Now, an honorable mention to the name for Jerry West, the logo. The reason why the logo is not on this list is because he didn't have it when he was playing. Other than that, the logo definitely would be on this list. But let's go through the 30 names. And one of the names that won't be on the damn list is King James. Okay? Number 30, we got David Skywalker Thompson. Yeah. David O'Neal Thompson. The high flyer from the ABA and NBA days. Skywalker. I know y'all remember the other Nick player as the Skywalker, but the original Skywalker is David Thompson. Oh yeah, that's the original. Original Skywalker. No doubt. Now, that's number 30. Number 29 on the list is the Worm. Dennis Rodman, known as the Worm. The way he moved around, the way he flopped around, the way he bent his body, sacrificed his body on a daily, the Worm was the most fitting name for Dennis Rodman. Number 28, we got the Admiral. Nothing fit more than the Admiral. David Robinson. Fitting name, him being a Navy guy. The Admiral seems very fitting for him. And number 27, you have Charles Barkley. Sir Charles. I think Sir Charles should be off this list. And it was a joke because Sir Charles' name is an honorable mention at best. So no. The name Penny Hardaway. Penny is at 28. 27, we have the name Spud. Spud Webb. comes in at 27. At 26, we have the name Muggsy. Muggsy Bogues. At 25, who do we got at 25? Big Shot Bob. Big Shot Bob makes the list at 25. Always loved that name. Big Shot Bob. Came through, hit some clutch shots. Couldn't argue with that. Number 24, The Dream. Hakeem the Dream. When he started doing his spins and turns, you caught in the dream. 24, Swaggy P. Swaggy P is one of the coolest names out there, and it fit one of the coolest characters in the game. Swaggy P. I love Swaggy P's name. 23. At 23, we got the Glove. Gary Payton. At 23, the Glove. At 22, we have Big Game James. Big Game James. Can't go wrong with Big Game James. It's the perfect name for anybody. Big Game James. James Worthy. See, back in these days, the names were fitting. I don't even think I need to number them anymore. But we are on track, and this is the real. At 21, we got Downtown Freddie Brown. I mean, Downtown became, that's probably one of the most popular names that everybody then took. Everybody on the basketball court. If your last name was Brown, Downtown was going to be your nickname. Even if you was a brick shooter. Oh, my goodness. At number 20, we got CP3. The name CP3, I used to love it. But they might as well call him CP30. Because he got 0 rings. CP30. Where we at? Number 19. Marvin Bad News Brown. Woo! Bad news, baby. Marvin Bad News Brown. And where we at? 18 now. Number 18, Fat Lever. That name to me was Lafayette Lever. Fat Lever. Still one of the top names ever. Fat Lever. Number 17, the Black Mamba. That's a sick name. The Black Mamba. That just reeks of power, don't it? The Black Mamba. Woo. Kobe Bean. The Black Mamba. Number 17. Pistol Pete. Pistol Pete Maravich. Couldn't get it. Anybody name was Pete. His name was Pistol. Pistol Pete. Running and gunning. Number 16. Chocolate Thunder. The Grand Man Slam I Am Jam. And we have 15. Earl the Pearl Monroe. The most beautiful name there ever was fitting. Earl the Pearl. 14. You got Clyde the Glide. Can't mess up a name like that. Clyde the Glide. The most fitting name for Drexler. Clyde Drexler. The Glide. Can't mess that up. Where we at? 13? This is where it gets a little tricky. This is I think this is... Oh, man, I messed up. I think we on 11, y'all. I did this when I'm half asleep. But, oh, man. Number 11 is Lloyd World Be Free. I mean, the name right there. You know, you guys like Meta World Peace, but he changed his name to that. Man, Lloyd World Be Free. Lloyd Free. Nickname was World B. And everybody called him World Be Free. And he was incredible. That was a scoring machine. Couldn't be stopped and had the greatest nickname in the game. That people never called him by his first name. They always call him World Be Free. No doubt. And now, the moment the rest of you been waiting for. It's like, let's get to it. I'm not gonna try to keep you all day, but it's time we get to the meat of everything, you know. Top 10. All right. These are the top 10 best nicknames in basketball. Hands down. That means there's no wiggle room. There's no way out. At number 10, we got Iceman. That's right. George Gervin. George Iceman Gervin. That's just too perfect. I mean, that's just too perfect. It gets right to the point. Number 9, the Mailman. How crazy is that? Your nickname is the Mailman. What if you don't deliver? That's kind of crazy, ain't it? The Mailman. What if the mailman don't deliver? Number 8, I would have to say the answer. Yep, I would say the answer. Allen Iverson. They had to put him in number 8. I mean, I don't know who gave him that name, but it was perfect. Because everybody knew it was synonymous. And everything about him said, this is it. This was the answer to the whole. It was the answer to the new generation. Who was going to be the next one to take over the sport? It's the perfect nickname. The answer. So at number 8, Allen Iverson is definitely the answer. Trying to get through this real quick for you guys. I don't want to keep you all day. Number 7 on this list. I'm having a hard time here. This is when it gets tight. Number 7 is white chocolate. White chocolate. That was an excellent name for Jason Williams. White chocolate at number 7. I think white chocolate was synonymous and definitely was in the top 10 most fitting names for a basketball player for a nickname. It just, that was it. It's kind of hard to escape that. Number 6, we have the Rain Man. Sean Kemp at number 6. The Rain Man. I mean, that name was just like Seattle, rain, the weather, and it was like he was raining down dunks all the time. They even changed the name, but it was the Rain Man. And it was perfect. The nickname was perfect. Couldn't go wrong there at all at number 6. And at number 5, who do we have left? Mm. Oh, this is going to be tight. Number 5, we got the human highlight film, Dominique Wilkins. The name, the human highlight film, says it all. Dominique Wilkins was just that. The human highlight film. Nothing else to say there. He was a living highlight machine on that basketball court. Every day you could do Sports Center just off one game of Dominique Wilkins. All right. And number 4, we have, man, I can tell you all this is tight. Julius Dr J Erving at number 4. A lot of people had Dr. J at number 1. People who did real lists. Doc, man, Dr. J. That name just sounds perfect. There was actual medical professionals who went by the nickname of Dr. J because of the basketball player, Dr. J, who did not have a medical degree or a doctorate from school. He was a doctor of the basketball court. And that was the sickest name at its time. Number 3, we have Air Jordan. Air Jordan at number 3. A lot of people had Jordan at number 1 on many lists in the world. Jordan is at number 3 because no name was more fitting. I mean, a basic name like Air. And it fit. I mean, Air Jordan. I mean, right now, Air Jordan is the most common name in the world. Most popular name. It's a $1 billion name. Air Jordan. People will pay thousands for them. But a 3-letter word right next to a person's last name has made it one of the greatest nicknames in the world. Only 2 I could put above it. Number 2, Magic. Another one word that simplified the skills of a basketball player, and he had it coming into the league. Michael didn't have Air Jordan when he came in the league. Somebody had to just develop that name. Magic was simply him. That was Erving Johnson. Erving Magic Johnson. And what he did on the basketball court was magic. That was showtime. And comparing LeBron James to that is the biggest insult I've ever heard in my life. Nobody conducted the floor like that, except for Isaiah Lord Thomas III. Now, the number 1 nickname in the history of basketball, and it's never been more true and synonymous with a player. And you guys have waited this long to get here. And I thank you for your patience, because I have messed up numbers. I've forgotten what time it was, where we were. I'm like, I don't think I should do numbers, because after this video's done, I'm rolling over and going to sleep. But the number 1 name and nickname in the history of basketball is Vinny the Microwave Johnson. There is no nickname in this world that fits a player better than Vinny the Microwave Johnson. That is the most crucial name I've ever heard in my life for a basketball player, and it fits. He came off the bench and will hit you with a quick 15, 16 points in about 2 minutes. He did it to win an NBA championship. Whenever you called on Vinny Johnson and you tagged him into the game, he will shoot the ball, miss, get his own rebound, go right back up and shoot it again and score. That guy was offense, offense, offense. Instant offense. And he went by one name, Wave. The microwave. Vinnie Johnson. 3-guard rotation with Vinnie the Microwave Johnson. So that is the list. People will disagree. People will argue. They will riot. They will fight. But that is the top 30 in basketball history. That is it. Cut and dried. If you disagree, I understand. Everybody has their right to disagree or make their own list. There's a lot of honorable mentions. I mean, you could take AK-47, Karolinko. That name was great. Lynn Sanity. I don't know who was first, Lynn Sanity or Vince Sanity, but I like Lynn Sanity better. Jeremy Lin's name. And then, of course, you can't forget honorable mentions to the Matrix. I never liked the nickname The Claw or Starberry. Agent Zero. That was a good name. So a lot of honorable mention. Cornbread Maxwell. Big Country. Damon Stoudemire, Mighty Mouse. And I never heard nobody call him that, but Manu Ginobili, Obi-Wan Kenobi, I love that nickname. Would have made it, but it just wasn't popular. Like, it just didn't pick up. Billy Cunningham, the Kangaroo Kid. Barbosa, the Brazilian Blur. Then Robert Tractor Trailer. Now, Larry Johnson was Grandmama, but he also had another nickname, LJ, which kind of messed everything up. And Grandmama was his nickname people called her when he was dunking. The Joker, Jokic. Somebody said PG-13. No way. So who is y'all number one out there? Oh, Monster Mash. That's I'll never forget Jamal Mashburn. Franchise. What's his name? Sauce Castillo. Nick Stogis. It was called Sauce Castillo, baby. Dale Griffith. Dr. Duncanstein. And man, so many names, man. There's so many we gonna forget. Of course, Shaq. He got 1,000 of them. So yeah, a lot of people gonna be. What about Shaq? I mean, you could put Tony Kukoc on there, the Croatian sensation, if you want. Oh, Bill Bradley, the Big Dipper. The Big Dipper. It's a lot of nicknames, buddy. A lot of them. Birdman, you had that name out there for the bird. He really thought he was a damn bird. And Chris Kaman from the Blazers, Caveman. Chris Caveman Kaman. And Joe Ingles, they call him Old Man Ingles. Old Man Ingles, man. That is a perfect day for him. It's a lot of funny nicknames out there. The Brow. I don't care about no Brow. You got Air Cargo, Air Congo. Oh no, the big unit is Randy Johnson. Okay, so the big unit is that's baseball. The big ticket was Kevin Garnett, which was I thought was the dumbest nickname I ever heard in my life. It's like he kicked in the front office. I want a nickname. You're the big ticket. And Paul Pierce was the truth. Harden is the beard. Let me see who else got a decent one. Shaq gave Tim Duncan the big fundamental. The big fundamental. And that just stuck. They were like, thanks, Shaq. We couldn't think of what to call him. The big O. Oscar Robertson. And you had Tiny Archibald. Then it was Chef Curry, the babyface assassin. That was Zeke's name. I don't know where he got that. Wilt the Stilt. Greek Freak should be on the list. No, it should not. Oh, man, look. All right, that's enough honorable mentions. That's it. That's all. Don't forget to support the page. Hit the Cash App up. My Cash App is Carcino. Y'all know I appreciate the support. And definitely support the page at all times. You can click the link in the description box and hit the Streamlab up. Show support there as well. And thank you for your time.